Hey guys, I know I sat there a minute, probably looking like a big dodo bird, not saying nothing, but it takes a second for my screen and everything and camera once I hit start recording to kind of, it freezes up on me and it takes it a minute to unfreeze, so I don't want to start doing anything till I know for sure it's working right. But anyway, today is Saturday, November 27th, 2010. Makes it day 331 on our Project Jesus 365. As always, it is good to have you all here. Um, I'm going to try to make this a shorter vid tonight, guys. Just to be honest about it, I got a lot to do. I got to get ready for tomorrow. And I got to get into bed earlier because, I got to get up and get ready for church. Getting ready for church is harder than getting ready for work. And I don't feel good this evening. My head's trying to hurt. I don't, really nothing else is wrong with me, I don't guess. Just my head's trying to hurt. I just, don't feel good. So, y'all make sure you pray for me over that. I'm sure it's nothing serious, but whatever it is, the Lord can take care of it, and we know that. So y'all just pray for me on that. And I was trying to think if there was anything to tell you guys. I guess not, to be honest about it. I didn't really do nothing today. Work, I think we brought in $100 today. Saturdays are just not worth opening up anymore. Of course, even when times are good, Saturdays are not any good anymore. So, but it's kind of a day to do some catch-up work. We did do a little catch-up work, so I don't know why you have catch-up work when you're not doing much, but you still do sometimes. So, anyway, yeah, like I said, guys, didn't really do much. Went and bought some more primers. I'm primer crazy. I tell you, I've since I had that deal with my shells, I was reloading. I had I told you guys about my reload just not being fast enough and not being powerful enough, and it was just because of the brand of primers I was using. And so ever since then, I've been experimenting with different brands. Trying to see what the difference in different brands was, and so that's what I've been doing. So I went and bought some more primers and made a few reloads tonight, not many. I'll be honest, guys, bending over and charging the cases, for any of y'all that know anything about it, when for you don't, I guess I need to explain it. You charge you throw your powder charge. You got a powder thrower, they call it, and you throw your charge, you put it on the scale usually. I mean, if you're going for accuracy, which I normally do, and then you take they call it a trickler, and you just turn it and it trickles powder into it too. And you sit and do that till you get your scale, to exactly where you want it. Well, anyway, staying bent over to do that, because my desk, my workbench is lower than, I am. It just kills my back. So I'm only loading usually 10, 15, 20 at a time right now, maybe 25. I'm actually going to try, that's a big, if I get the money between now and Christmas, I'm going to try to buy, they make electronic powder tumblers powder throwers. You just punch in what you want it, what powder charge you want, and hit a button, and it spits it out, and it's dead on the money, within a tenth of a grain accurate, and all that. And they're about $300, about what you're looking for one. I can get a no-name brand one that I've never heard of before for 180, 185, I think. But a good one's $300. So. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try. If I can come up with the money between now and Christmas, I may buy me one for Christmas. And if not, I won't. Uh, but I went out there just piddling around and made some ammo. It calms me down. I tend to just sit in here in this room and I think about stuff I shouldn't be thinking about. And I start getting worried and just so I go out there and I can kind of be in peace out there. The only thing I do miss, I'm going to have to run me an antenna because my radio that I've got, which actually it's in here right now, it's in this room right now, but I can move it out there easy. the local Christian radio station I listen to. It's a K-Love station. You guys have probably heard of K-Love. I think it's a national network. We just got a local station that broadcasts K-Love, and that's what I listen to most of the time. But I can't pick it up inside the house here. It's not a strong station that broadcasts it, and you can get it good in your car, going up the road, but so I'm watching from an antenna so I can listen to my K-Love while I'm out there. But so that's pretty much it, guys. I did find my first geocache today. I don't know if I told you guys that I was going to start geocaching. For you guys that don't know what that is, do some research on it. It's just basically people hide little prizes, little boxes or bottles, or they usually hide them in a waterproof place or a waterproof container in a place where you have to be looking for it to find it, and they give you the coordinates. You join a website, and they give you the coordinates, and you basically go find these things. And when you find it, you sign your name, sign a log, and then you get back home and get on the computer and you log in that you found it. And they just kind of keep track of that, keep score, kind of deal. And it's pretty fun. That was my first one today. I just bought my GPS unit there last week. And it actually surprised me how many of them were hid around here. I figured here out in the middle of the sticks, people around here just don't do things like that. That's something you would think of people, in Seattle doing, suburban, soccer moms and lawyer dads, and people like that doing, not a bunch of rednecks around here. But you would not believe how many caches are hidden around here. I think within 10 miles of my house, when I did a search on it, there was 330 or 340 of them within 10 miles of my house. So anyway, so I found my first geocache. I'm going to start trying to do that. That's just something else. It keeps me busy. To be honest, it keeps my mind off being broke. So, but y'all just pray for me. Normal deal. Pray for me, guys. I'm going to try to make this vid a couple minutes shorter. Pray for me. Pray for church tomorrow. Pray that there's a lot of people there. I tell you, pray for me over that, guys. I'm not lying about it. I'm getting kind of disgusted, with just, no people showing up, even during special church events, when, people just not showing up. People just not acting like they care. And I know the Lord's going to get us through it. He's going to get us through that, just like He's going to get me through a slow time at business. But you still tend to just get, you get burnt out sometimes, when everybody else acts like they don't care. But I guarantee tomorrow, if I stood up in front of the congregation and said, "That's it, folks, we're quitting. We're shutting the doors," they'd jump up and scream and holler, "Oh, you can't shut my church, you can't quit my church," or whatever. But then they won't come either. It's kind of, I've actually had people tell me that at my garage before, like, pat me on the back and say, "Oh, you won't, you can't believe how much we appreciate." And it's usually people though that don't spend any money with you. People that the next day you see them in another garage, they pat you on the back and say, "Boy, you don't know how good it is to have a good, honest mechanic in this county, and having a place that we can bring our car and somebody we can trust. That means a fortune. There ain't nobody else in this county where I can do that." They'll just pat you on the back, and like I said, next day or next week you'll see their car at another garage getting it worked on. Same deal with you church people, the ones that holler up and down about, oh, they love their little church, or the ones that come once every 6 months. But anyway, guys, just pray for that. Pray for me. You can see I'm a man. I struggle with these things. I struggle with stuff just like you all do. All we can do is trust in the Lord that He's going to get us through it. And I know He is. So y'all just pray for me and pray for my business. And this week was a little better than last week. So at least it didn't go backwards. It wasn't a good week by no means. But it I still didn't get a draw payday. But at least we didn't go backwards. Anyway, guys, I know this vid's not going to end up being any shorter now, but I just wanted to get that stuff out there. Please pray for us. Romans chapter 3, starting in verse 11. Here we go. There is none that understandeth. There is none that seeketh after God. That's a truth. That's a truth then. That's a truth now. They are all gone out of the way. They are together become unprofitable. There is none that doeth good, no, not one. Their throat is an open sepulchre. With their tongues they have used deceit. The poison of asp is under their lips, whose mouth is full of cursing and bitterness. Their feet are swift to shed blood. Destruction and misery are in their ways, and the way of peace have they not known. There is no fear of God before their eyes. Now that now we know that what say these things, now we know that what things soever the law saith, that's a hard combination to say, it saith to them who are under the law, that every mouth may be stopped, and all the world may become guilty before God. Therefore, by the deeds of the law, there shall be no flesh be justified in this sight, for by the law is the knowledge of sin. But now the righteousness of God without the law is manifested, being witnessed by the law and the prophets. Guys, I hate to stop right there, but that's 10 verses, and this video is already longer than I wanted it to be. Like I said, guys, pray for me. If y'all need anything, prayer, special prayer, let me know. Pray for you guys anyway, you know that. Anyway, good Lord willing, I'll be here tomorrow night, guys. So just pray for us, and I'll pray for y'all, and till I see you guys again. Good night. God bless.